Hey, here we go. It is 7 days since Thanksgiving, and it's time to find out how everything went with the fourth annual Thanksgiving feast. We have got the trio of gentlemen here: Jay, Jason, Bryan. You guys put on, by all accounts, one heck of an outpouring of community, of food, of selflessness this past Thanksgiving. How did the fourth annual Thanksgiving feast go? Oh, let me get you unmuted. That's on me. Start over again. I had you on mute. How did everything go, guys?
Went pretty good in my opinion. What do you guys think?
I thought it went great. We had a bunch of helpers. I think it went over outstanding. Jason jumped on board with us this year, his first year of being on board with us, and I just want to thank him personally for stepping up and going all out with this whole thing too. A lot of hours of no sleep, and we were able to get it done.
You say no sleep, but this picture tells a different story.
Some of the guys slept. I never got no sleep, but
I got a picture right here. No sleep for that guy.
No
sleep for those guys. So
we got about an hour. We both got about an hour worth of sleep, but Bryan dimmed the lights in here, and
I'll tell you what, Jay tried cuddling with me, but I'm not a cuddler.
Now, if people don't know, the fourth annual Thanksgiving feast, what this was you and a whole crew of volunteers cooking up a bunch of food, delivering meals to people that needed a Thanksgiving meal. And this is something. When did you start cooking? Was it like Tuesday or something, or when did the whole thing kind of really get rolling?
We actually fired up the smokers Wednesday night about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and the first birds went on, I think, about 7. So about 7 o'clock that night, we started putting birds on.
Wow. And then started delivering meals at what time on Thanksgiving?
It was about
1:15, 1:30.
Actually, I think it was like 1:45. We just before 1 o'clock we started delivering meals.
And then how long did it take to get all the meals out? And how many meals did you deliver this year?
It took us about 2 hours to get all the meals out, and we delivered 361 meals, a record year for us.
Holy cow. That's awesome.
And everything went really, really smooth.
Just kind of scrolling through some of the pictures, Jay, that you had posted up that show some of the, I'm guessing these are all volunteers. Look at that crew. Some of the, what are we mixing up? Mashed potatoes there? What's going on in the mixer?
I ended up wearing quite a bit of mashed potatoes too. Yeah. It's not smart to pick the blender up while it's still mixing.
You live, you learn. Some of us learn it when we're 8, some of them when we're 48, whatever, So talk to me about the volunteers, because these folks deserve a ton of credit, because this is Thanksgiving. Like, they could be at home, they could be, sitting on the couch, but they're out driving around the community helping people out.
Absolutely, they were, and I think we're all kind of speechless on that part. We couldn't do it without them guys. Like you said, they could have been sitting at home watching football, doing their own thing. Instead, here they are helping us out. So I want to thank, first and foremost, I got to thank Kathy, Bryan's wife. She was with us pretty much throughout the night too. She got maybe 4 hours of sleep, but she was getting after it as much as we were, Second, I got to thank my mom and my 2 kids, Emerson and Sam. They were over here helping too, and I love all 3 of them so much. So they mean the world to me. My aunt and uncle from Hampton, Marvin and Brenda Serwinski. Yeah, they drove all the way from Hampton to help us out. They were here at 7 o'clock in the morning, peeling potatoes and whatever else needed to be done. My sister came over from Clear Lake, Jody Miller, and she helped too, package meals, whatever needed to be done. I got Bryan's daughter and son-in-law, and then his granddaughter, Kaylee Pridemore. Hands down, awesome people. They all got after it that day. couple of Bryan's friends, Chris and Tina White, amazing people, and we can't thank them enough for helping us. My buddy from Sheffield, Tony, and his 2 kids, Austin and Gavin Bogues. You don't see a high school and middle school kid wanting to really do stuff like this, and they loved every second of jumping in and delivering meals, and they just enjoyed it. So thank them a lot. I gotta thank my friend Justina and her cousin Kyle Garfin. Justina was with us Monday night, Wednesday night, and pretty much all day Thursday. And then her cousin Kyle came down from Minneapolis, heard about it. He's like, I got to get my hands in on this too. So he drove all the way down from the cities to help us out. So thank you, Justina and Kyle. We really appreciate it. My buddy from Mason City here, Albie Winters. Whenever I need somebody to call on, yep, there he is. Whenever I need somebody to call on, I can always count on him. So thank you, Albie. Really appreciate it. My buddy I work with, Robbie, and his daughter, Sierra Rasmussen. Robbie's just hands down a good guy. Work with him every day, and he puts up with me. So that's all I can ask of him. Thank you, guys. Chuck Rubish from Garner. He came over and delivered a lot of our out-of-town stuff to the West. Met him a couple years ago, and just a good friend of mine now. So thank you, Chuck. Really appreciate that. Braden Boston. He's from Green, friends with Bryan and Logan. Good kid. Came up, busted his butt, and really helped us out. And then I got to thank, last but not least, Logan Deaton, Bryan's stepson here. Awesome kid. I work with him too, and he's just one heck of a worker and puts a grind to it. So for him to step up and do this for us really helped out a lot. So we got to really thank them. And then I got to thank, didn't get a picture, but Cody Meyer and his daughter snuck in and delivered 5 meals at the end of it. So really appreciate you, Cody, everything you've done for us. He's actually one of our sponsors too, but he's like, I want to show my daughter what it's like to give back to the community. So he came and snuck in and got 5 meals, but we were all so busy, I never got a picture with him. So thank you, Cody, again. Appreciate it.
If I can interrupt you for a second there, hearing the amount of like parents getting their kids involved in this is awesome to hear about, because it's one thing to say, go do good things, go help, go be a good person. It's another thing to show how to be a good person.
Exactly. And we all said that too afterwards. We're like, I think we all kind of looked at each other at the end of it, was like, we couldn't believe how many actually kids were in here. And we were all like super appreciative.
It was very humbling to me to see all the outpouring, all the help that we got. But just delivering and the conveyor belt, as I called it, of the volunteers serving up the trays. Each volunteer would grab a tray, and because we had drivers and we had people that were serving up, and they would just start and just work down and then come back through, and it was just it was pretty cool. And then I'd pay attention when something needed filled. I'd yell at Logan, and hey, we need some turkey, we need some ham. He would jump right in, and we'd switch out, and it was I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, just to help the community get back again, and to actually be a part of something again. Be a part of something like this is very humbling, and I will, until I breathe my last breath, I'll be a part of this.
Now, did I see right with some of the pictures, like the pies that I'm looking at here? Were those all cut out of like individual pies? It's not like you had a bunch of slices. There's somebody slicing all of that, right?
Bryan's wife got after it and got them all packaged up.
They were all ready to go Wednesday night.
Yeah, we did them Wednesday night. They got all prepackaged. And my mom baked a lot of pies. We had dinner rolls for everybody. My mom was in the kitchen Wednesday all day long baking some of the pies and doing the dinner rolls. So I can't thank my mom enough. She's an amazing human being. So, and I can't thank Bryan enough. I mean, hands down, greatest guy ever. And I know I started this myself, but when he came on, it made my life so much easier. And yeah, he was the only one that stayed awake all night long. And you could never tell Thursday night that he hadn't slept. I mean, he was still ready to go as Baker and I were about ready to fall asleep and crash.
Now, I got to ask you, did you take Friday and Saturday off from using the smoker, or did you get right back to it?
Usually when I do something this big, I usually take a few weeks break from jumping back on the smoker.
I know when I woke up Friday morning, I forgot I had muscles.
You knew where every single one of them were at that point in time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Baker would really like to, if anybody has a turkey they're doing this weekend and they want somebody to carve it out for him, let him know. He'd be more than happy to come over and take care of it for you.
He's full of BS too.
We want to bring up some of the you mentioned sponsors. Do you have a list of all the people that ended up helping out sponsoring stuff,
We
Jake?
sure do. Absolutely, we do. And without you guys, I mean, this wouldn't be possible. I mean, we all talked about that. I mean, this year just went crazy with the meals, and without these sponsors, this wouldn't happen. So I'll start off here. We got my buddy from Manly, John Cho, Manly Services. I mean, John, I don't even know what to say about you, dude. You're just hands down the best, and I know he'll be part of this for years to come too. Here, he's already told me, he's like, count me in every year. So thank you, John. Really appreciate you. Got to thank Robbie and Kaylee Howlett from Howlett Trucking. Actually, Jason brought these guys on. I didn't even know them, and I mean, they stepped up, and just some super great people. I don't know, Jason, you want to say anything about them?
They, I've known them for years, and they have great hearts, and they're wonderful people. I have nothing but good words to say about them. They're awesome, and appreciate them coming on. So,
and I'll go on next to my neighbors, Dusty and Trish Howe with Mason City Electric. Dusty and Trish, thank you guys so much. I mean, you guys know how much you mean to me. So we hang out on the weekends, and they're just great, great people. They love going to hockey, Joe. You know them too, I think. So thank you guys very, very much for that. Got to thank, again, Cody Meyer. I mean, he stepped in and delivered meals too with his daughter, but Cody in the yard here in town, if you need anybody for athletic training or anything, go to Cody. He is hands down the best here in town. You won't get any better.
And you guys are going to go there to get warmed up for next year, right?
That's right. Cody might have us do a workout before, get us a little bit in shape, because we were definitely all out of shape.
like a month before.
We got our friend Blake Cooper. He was on board with us, DC Painting, and staying here in town. Bryan's known him for years, and I didn't know that until recently, but I met Blake back in my delivery days, and Blake's just an all-around good guy. He's humble. So, Blake, we appreciate you, man. Thank you. Got to thank my buddy Larry Dean Jr. And Curry's Manufacturing. Curry's was hands down amazing to us. I mean, they donated pretty much all of our turkeys. So without Curry's and my buddy Larry going into the office and talking to HR and HR coming through for us, I mean, we would have been stuck with turkeys. So thank you, Larry. Thank you, Curry's. You guys are awesome. Got to thank my buddy Trevor and Guy Hewitt Wholesale here in town. We pretty much bought everything down there from them guys, and they donated stuff to us too. So thank you, Hewitt Wholesale, for everything you guys have done for us this year. Got to thank my buddy Brad Jones, Jonesy's One Stop in Rockwell. Brad's been a good friend of mine for quite some time, and he just, like, at the end of it, he's like, I want to jump on board quick with you guys and help out. So Brad, thanks again, man. You know how I feel about you. You're a good man. My buddy from work, Robbie, brought on Kittle some potatoes and onions. Bryan and I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet, but Kittlesons, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for everything you've done. And Robbie, thank you for bringing them on. Next, we got Cornish Family Chiropractic, another one that my buddy from work, Robbie, brought in. If you need your back adjusted or anything, make sure you hit up Cornish Family because, yeah, they helped us out a lot too. So thank you, Cornish.
Or if you go in the penalty box.
Or if you go in the penalty box, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you go in the penalty box. Joe, I'll make sure you're taken care of, Cornish. We got Farm Bureau, Nathan Roberts. Another one my buddy Robbie from work brought on. Robbie was hands down awesome with this. He was like, I got some sponsors for you, so let me help you guys out. So thank you, Nathan Roberts. You're an awesome guy. Hopefully I meet you sometime. I got my stepsister on board, Jody Miller, Tease Salon here in town. Need a haircut, perm, coloring. Get a hold of my sister. She's awesome. Hands down the best. Love you, Jody. We got Olson Implement over in Osage. Another one that Robbie brought on. So thank you, Olson Implement. We really appreciate your guys' help. Then my buddy Robbie himself stepped in and donated. So thank you, Robbie and Sierra. We really appreciate it. Got Bryan's buddy, Travis Hiley. He stepped in to help us out too. So thank you, Travis. And I know Bryan and I and Jason all appreciate it. And last we got Vicky Marchand. She's from Manly, and she does a lot of baking and stuff on the side. And so she stepped in and made all of our delivery drivers some goodies and homemade fresh goodies. And then she gave us a donation too. So she was really pleasant lady. And Bryan and I actually went up and met her and talked to her and got the goodies. So she was a sweet lady. So Vicky, we really, really do appreciate you. And that was all of them. So I don't know if these guys want to say anything about the sponsors, but I'll let you guys say if you want something.
As a person that's done events before, you can never do it without the sponsors, and there is not enough thanks that can be said to the sponsors. I could thank them every day of the week, and it still wouldn't be enough. This is not done without the sponsors. With that being said, if anybody is interested in sponsoring, because I see this just getting bigger, and we can't do it without sponsors. So if anybody wants to sponsor, feel free to reach out to us. Either one, all three of us, or any of the other sponsors that you've heard of. But it just shows that in this day and age that there is still good out there in the world, and people that still want to make a difference in somebody's life, whether it just be a meal on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no, it's huge what you guys have managed to build and share with everybody. With this being the 4th annual Thanksgiving feast, is planning already underway for the 5th?
Kind of. I've talked to a couple people about getting prices for next year. That way, we kind of know what we got to shoot for. But I think all three of us can gladly say that we're going to take a little time off, take a little breather. I mean,
I was going to say, as I scroll forward, we already know the date.
Pardon that?
I was going to say, we already know the date. It'll be the 26th of November next year. So
really? No. But no, something something like this. I mean, the planning never stops. It's just there's a slowdown point. Along with the people that want to sponsor, if anybody just wants to volunteer, if they want to come out and help serve up meals, or if they want to deliver some meals, contact us. Like you said, we got about a year away, but still, it doesn't hurt to plan ahead. So,
yeah, very cool. Now, one last question I got: after all the cooking was done, after all the meals were delivered, did you guys get a chance to sit down and enjoy Thanksgiving dinner?
I didn't personally. I didn't even have a meal, to be honest with you.
That's one thing with me. When I cook, I have to sample as I cook, especially the meats.
Both of them too are sampling
So-
all night long.
When it gets pulled, it's getting checked. So no, I didn't.
There's
eat
got to be a quality check. I mean, we
Yes.
got to make sure the stuff's going out worth eating.
Well, and don't take this the wrong way, but I heard this many years ago. Never trust a skinny cook, because that means they're not sampling, So
Well,
Both of us are pretty big, so obviously we check a lot of things.
yeah, and he don't cook.
No,
I was just doing all the other work, so peeling potatoes, whatever else needed to be done. These two boys were on the smoker, so they were getting after it. And I can't, personally, Joe, I can't thank both these guys enough. I mean, they worked and worked and worked and worked, and I couldn't do it by myself. I mean, I gotta have these guys. So thank you, Bryan. Thank you, Jason. Bottom of my heart. Appreciate you guys as friends.
And you can't see him on the other side of the deal, but he's eating chicken on a biscuit right now. But I can't help but think Logan, because he was I hate to say it, but right hand man. When the servers were serving up the trays, if we need something filled up, Logan, we need some beans, we need some corn. Okay, and we just there wasn't anybody that said I can't. Everybody said okay, and then that was just awesome.
yeah, he's my go-to guy. He's my wood guy for my smokers. Whenever I need a wood tote full of wood or splitting wood, he's my go-to guy, and he deserves a lot of credit for what he does.
Absolutely, he does. Hands
That's
down,
awesome.
yeah. And
Well-
Brian's wife, just second to none. I mean, she's all over the place in here, all over inside.
One point in time on Thursday morning, we hadn't even started peeling potatoes yet, and I'm freaking out, going, "We need to get this stuff going." I felt we were behind, and Jason over here's, "We need to peel potatoes. We need to get them going." And all of a sudden, it just clicked and it was going, and I'm like, "Holy smokes!" And by I don't even know what time it was, we were ready to serve, and I'm like, wow, it just came together so quick. And that was all due to my wife. I mean, we run a catering business. I own my own smoking trailer. And it just, when you see so many different people and you have so many other people that come in, so many directions are going different ways that you're not used to. Because it's usually just her and I doing it. But when you get somebody else that knows how to help you, and you just give them direction, it makes a lot easier work for somebody else.
Ah, that's awesome. What was the number of meals again, Jay?
361, and we had 1,377 pounds of food go out.
Wow. Unbelievable. Well, when it comes time for next year, reach out. We'll help get the word out, and do what we can do to help share the good that you're bringing into the community. So, gentlemen, thanks for your time this evening.
One more second, Joe. We can't thank you enough either. I mean, you were on board with us too. You helped us out a ton. You even messaged me a few times about people that couldn't get meals and made sure they had my phone number or whatever to get a hold of me. And without you, I mean, there would have been some people left out too. So thank you for behind the scenes doing what you did. I mean, I think all of us can say that together.
Yes.
If I was
Thank you,
wearing
Joe.
a cap, I'd tip it right now. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, well, thank you guys. And we'll talk sooner rather than later. Okay.
Yeah, we want to
Sounds
tell
good, Joe.
one more. We just want to tell everybody to have a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas now. Enjoy the holidays with your family as much as we're going to enjoy the time with our families as well. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. And we'll see everybody again next year for Thanksgiving.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, guys.